Hey guys, it's Stacia and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a very simple, quick video. I'm going to basically be going over 22 books that I want to read in 2022 for various reasons. Some of them I already have plans for. Some of them I just feel like I need to get off my shelves. So we're just gonna go run through the 22 books that I have. I may not know much of a synopsis. Maybe I'll give like a one-liner per book, but like I said, it's 22 books. So I'll give you a reason if I have one, and then maybe like a one-line description if I know anything. So first of all, Dead to Her by Sarah Pinborough, basically because I picked this up on a whim because I read her first book, or her other book, Behind Her Eyes, really loved it. Want to give the author another try to see if I really love her. I believe this is like a domestic thriller, husband-wife murder, that sort of thing. Next I have The Kiss Quotient, mainly because it's a romance and I would love to get more romance onto my shelf. So if I read this and enjoy it, then I can either pick up the second, or if I don't enjoy it, I can unhaul it and give it to someone else who would love it. So that's my that's my reason for this one, just because I want to get it off my shelf. I don't really know much. I just know it's about, so I believe one of the characters has Asperger's and the other is trying to like help them through it. I don't know. Next I have The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware, mainly because I have a few Ruth Ware books and I really need to clear out her backlist. So I want to get to this one. I've heard mixed things about it, so I am excited to get to it either way. Then we have Under the Whispering Door, which I've heard very polarizing things. They either love it or they hate it. But I read The House in the Cerulean Sea, absolutely loved it, so I'm hoping that is the same with this one. Then I have The Betrothed by Kiera Cass. Actually, I've heard nothing but horrible things about this one, but I would like to give it a try for myself. This is the author of the Selection series. Absolutely love the Selection series, so I'm hoping I'll read this one and I'll either love it, get the second book, or not love it and unhaul it. Then I have The Keeper of the Night. This is book of the month. I am going to try to get a lot of my book of the month books read as well, because I keep filling my box with 3 books and then I don't read them. So it's fine. This is a fantasy, and I believe our character is part Shinigami, which is like a Japanese death god type of thing. So I am really interested in reading this. I think having it on the list will motivate me to read it more. Then I have Fable by Adrienne Young. This is a duology, I believe. I read her other series, The Sky and the Deep, or yeah, and I absolutely loved it. I love her writing, so I am interested to see what this is about. I'm not sure if this follows Vikings as well. Not sure, but I am really excited. I love the way that she does her books, so I would like to read this. Then I have Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. I read my first Morgan Matson last year in 2021, and I really loved it, so I would love to get to more of her backlist books. And that's basically what this is about, or that's basically why I chose this. I've seen good things about this book specifically, so that's why I put it on this list versus her other books. Then we have Insurgent by Veronica Roth, because I read Divergent last year, and unfortunately I never continued with the series, even though I love Divergent. So I'm hoping that I could get to Insurgent and hopefully finish off the series as a whole, because I did enjoy the first one. So hopefully we get to this. Then we have My Dark Vanessa. I heard that this one you kind of have to be in the right mindset for, so I will definitely be trying to do that. I mainly want to pick this one up because I've only heard great things from the people who could get through it, but basically this is a very triggering book about, I believe, a teacher-student, and the teacher basically like groomed the student, I think is what it's about. So yes. Then I have Fragments of the Lost by Megan Miranda. I read one of her other books. I could not off the top of my head tell you which book it was, but I remember it being just like fine for me. So I want to give the author another shot to see if it was just that book or if it's the author as a whole that I just don't necessarily vibe with. So I am looking forward to reading this. Then I have Seeing Ghosts, which is a memoir. Mainly it's on this list because it's a memoir. I do want to expand my reading taste, probably dabble in a little bit of memoir nonfiction sort of vibes. So hopefully we enjoy this. Next I have Play It As It Lays. I got this a couple years ago and I purely got it because it was on You, like the show. So I literally asked my husband to get it for me because it was on that show. So I don't know. Now we're gonna see how it goes. Next, I have Confess by Colleen Hoover, because this is the only Colleen Hoover on my shelf that I have not read yet. So if I read this, then I can get more. So that's why I need to get through this. And there's also like a TV like miniseries, I believe on Amazon, that I would like to watch. So we need to read this first. Then I have Rules for Vanishing by Kate Alice Marshall. I really want to give this author a try, and I've heard good things about her book. It's basically like documentary style Blair Witch Project sort of vibes that I would really like to get off my shelf, but for some reason I just keep pushing it off. So now it's on the list. Next we have Darling by Kay Ankrum. This is a Peter Pan retelling, but I'm not really sure like what the twist on it is, so I am really looking forward. I've read another of Kay Ankrum's books and I really enjoyed it, and I love Peter Pan, so we're hoping to get to this in 2022 as well. Next we have Of the Fire and Stars. This is like a sapphic fantasy, two different kingdoms maybe don't like each other, but there's like a romance. I'm not sure, but I do want to dabble more in fantasy, and I love a good sapphic romance, so hopefully this will do it for me. Then I have The Deal by Ella Kennedy. This has become a staple everywhere, so I really need to get on to this series. This is the first book in the Off-Campus series. I am hoping to read it, love it, and binge the entire series. Rylan told me that if I read the first one, then I'm going to need the second one. So hopefully we get to this and we can find maybe a new favorite series. I heard it's very good, so. Then we have The Love Hypothesis, because this is basically everyone's favorite romance of 2021 and I did not get to it, so I need to get to it. I heard it's really cute. Women in STEM, we love to see it. Fake relationship, enemies to lovers. I think I'll love it, so I need to get to it. Then we have The Perfect Wife by J.P. Delaney. I've heard very mixed things about this author, so this book is sitting on my shelf. I figure I'd throw it on this list so that I could see if this author is for me, and we will go from there. Next, we have The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. This book is mainly on the list because this is the last book that I have to read by Riley Sager to be caught up on his backlist, so I need to get to it. I've read his 4 other books. He has another one coming out in July, I believe, so I would like to finish this before July so I could be all caught up on his books before his new release. And then the last book on my 22 books that I want to read in 2022 is People We Meet on Vacation. Last year in 2021, I read Beach Read by Emily Henry, same author. I absolutely loved it. Spoiler alert if you have not seen that video, but it is my favorite book of 2021. So I knew that when people were talking about this book, they have very mixed feelings. They either love it or they hate it, but I loved Beach Read, so I'm very hopeful that I will love this one as well. So that is it. This was a very quick video. I'm sorry if I talked really fast, but I didn't really have much to say. I just wanted to show you guys 22 books that I need to get to in 2022. I have an entire spread. If you have not seen my bullet journal flip through, we'll go through that, but that's all the books that are on this list. When I filmed it, I had not finished the list yet, so there's nothing on that list, but these are all the 22 books that I want to read throughout the year for various reasons. But yes, so that is all for me. I hope you enjoyed. You can like, comment, and subscribe down below. If you'd like all of my socials to follow me anywhere else are in the description as always. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!